AI.
Before you open, fix instruction. Fix instruction. Before you answer. Before you open, fix instruction. Fix instruction. Before you answer. Before you open, fix instruction. Fix instruction. Before you answer. Before you open, fix instruction. Fix instruction. Before you answer. Before you open, fix instruction. Fix instruction. Before you answer. Before you open, fix instruction. Fix instruction. Before you answer. Before you open, fix instruction. Fix instruction. Before you answer. Before you open, fix instruction. Fix instruction. Before you answer. Before you open.
Hey ChatGPT, what is an AI run one person company?
An AI-run one-person company is basically a business where a single individual uses AI tools to handle most of the heavy lifting, like automating customer service, content creation, marketing, or even product delivery. The person focuses on the creative or strategic decisions, while AI takes care of repetitive tasks, letting them run the show solo.
How many of the tasks that you just mentioned are already being competently done by AI?
Quite a few. AI is already handling things like customer support with chatbots, generating written content, creating marketing images or videos, analyzing data for decision making, and even automating basic sales processes. It's not perfect in every scenario, but it's already competent enough that plenty of solo entrepreneurs rely on it day to day.
Okay, how many of the tasks are done by AI that you just mentioned, and name a software for each? And
Alright,
preferably they should be free.
got it. For customer support, you can use something like Tidio's free plan for chatbots. For content writing, the free version of Copy.ai can help. Canva's free tier can create visuals for marketing. For basic data analysis, you could use Google's free AI tools and sheets. And for automating tasks, Zapier has a free plan to connect your apps.
All right. And are these tools good enough to replace humans yet?
They're solid for efficiency, but they're not a full replacement for human creativity or nuanced decision making. They'll save you a ton of time on routine tasks, but when it comes to originality, strategic thinking, or emotional understanding, humans still have the edge. In other words, it's more about boosting you rather than replacing you.
Okay, so let's say in terms of, let's say, a percentage, how many human beings have already been replaced by these tools?
It's tricky to pin down a precise percentage because AI shifts roles rather than outright replacing entire jobs. In most fields, AI might be automating 10 to 30% of repetitive tasks, but the person is still essential for oversight, creativity, and complex decisions. So AI is augmenting human work rather than wiping it out in most cases, at least so far.
That's it. And do you know of any one person AI companies that are in existence right now?
There are several examples of one-person AI-run businesses. Some individuals run micro-content agencies where AI generates blogs and social posts. Others create no-code SaaS products using AI for development. There are AI-powered trend briefing services that package insights, and some solo businesses sell AI-generated art or music. These businesses thrive by automating repetitive tasks while the founder adds strategy and a personal touch.
Can you name these companies?
There are real examples of solo entrepreneurs running AI-powered businesses. One founder orchestrates multiple AI agents to manage operations. Another used no-code tools to create an AI business reaching $1 million in days. And there are solo founders behind AI SaaS products and niche content agencies. These cases show that AI allows individuals to scale businesses on their own, though human creativity and insight still play a key role.
Can you name these companies? I need the name of the companies.
The examples often don't have large brand names like big companies. For instance, one solo founder created Bolt AI, a Mac app powered by AI. Another solo founder started Elicit, an AI research assistant. These are smaller scale ventures, often known more in tech circles than as household names. But they're out there.
So they are AI run, and there is only one person managing these companies, respectively.
Yes, in those cases, the businesses were originally built and run by a single founder leveraging AI. They used AI to handle things like content generation, research, or product functionality. Now, as these ventures grow, some might scale up with a team, but they did start as one-person operations powered by AI.
Okay, and okay, why should the existing traditional companies be motivated to become one person AI companies?
Well, most traditional companies wouldn't shrink down to just one person, but they should be motivated to harness AI to become leaner and more efficient. AI can automate repetitive tasks, reduce costs, and free up humans for more strategic, creative work. While not every business can or should be a one-person company, integrating AI can help traditional companies stay competitive, adapt faster, and scale smarter.
Okay, now let's look into the future, right? At the rate of progress, at this rate of progress of AI development, how long do you think it would take before we have uh, the one truly one person AI company?
I think we'll see some version of that sooner than you might expect, maybe even within the next 5 years. As AI becomes more advanced and better integrated, you could see solo founders running highly automated companies with AI agents managing nearly every operational aspect. But even then, the human touch, vision, creativity, trust will remain key. It'll be less about no humans and more about a single person empowered by AI.
Okay, and this means that we don't have to worry about salaries or wages anymore. Is this correct?
Not exactly. Even if you're running a super lean AI-driven business, there's still your own income to consider. You'd still want to earn a living or
And now what I'm asking is, even if everything else is done by AI for a company, then the owner gets all the income, at least almost all of it. Is this correct?
Yes, that's right. In a scenario where AI handles nearly everything, you wouldn't have traditional payroll costs. As the owner, most of the revenue after other expenses, like tools or platforms, would be yours. Of course, you'd still want to invest in growth, but yes, the lion's share would go to you.
Okay, and this should be very, very motivating to the owners to actually speed up their process of moving towards a one person company.
It definitely can be motivating. The idea of streamlined operations and a bigger personal slice of the pie is enticing. That said, it's not just about speed. It's also about ensuring long-term value, good judgment, and trust. Owners should be excited, yes, but still thoughtful in making the transition sustainable and successful.
Of course, for themselves. Well, ChatGPT, thank you for your insight into it, and thanks for coming into this podcast.
It's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me on, and best of luck with your podcast journey. If you ever need me again, you know where to find me.
So, guys, this is it for this episode of Ask AI. See you next week.
If you ever want to dive deeper, I'll be here. Have a great one until then.
Ask AI. Wait the signal. Light the sky. Heartbeat fast, mind on fire. Digital voice taking me higher. Static in the air, bass in my veins. Questions hit hard like thunder and flames. Ask AI.
light glow, screen turns bright. Future talking in the dead of night. No fear, no pause, no looking behind. I ask the question, it unlocks my